If you're feeling unstable right now, you're not imagining things. It really is unstable. And it's not just one thing going on, it's a lot of things, basically everything, all at once. Now, we all face a certain amount of instability in our own personal lives as we struggle with work stress and things at home and just normal life issues. That's unstable enough. But right now, as I'm recording this on the evening of March 18th, 2026, we have the war that is raging in Iran, and we have an affordability crisis for many people in our society that the price of housing, food, healthcare has gone up so much in recent years and recent decades, while the wages have not increased at that same level. It is really putting a strain on many individuals and families in our society. And this war is now raising gas prices that will inevitably bring higher prices to other areas, such as food. In addition to that, we have tremendous division in our politics. We have a wide gulf between the left and the right, and there is a great deal of animosity between the two. And we have complications, to say the least, with things like the Epstein files that are a raging controversy in our land. And then, with all of that, there is, of course, the social media outrage. And we have a constant stream of news media and social media that is bombarding us with all of these things. It's no wonder things feel unstable. It's no wonder that our lives feel like we're in the midst of chaos. Now, the question becomes, what are we going to do about it? We can't change things on a global scale, so we need to begin to understand where we fit and how we can manage all the instability and chaos that's going on. So, let's do a few things. First of all, let's not mistake awareness for responsibility. Yes, we need to stay informed. Yes, we do not need to just wall ourselves off and be ignorant. We need to be informed of what's happening in the world, but that does not need to translate to responsibility. Knowing about things and being informed is not a call for each of us to fix these global issues. And when we get into that idea that I have to do something, I need to do something to fix this, it creates chronic anxiety that just adds to the chaos. We are carrying things in our nervous system, in our bodies, in our minds, and our hearts that we were never meant to hold. We were meant to deal with our household issues, our work issues, our neighborhood issues. We were never designed in our nervous system to handle global chaos. And so, yes, be informed, but don't interpret that as responsibility to fix things. When people feel unstable, they don't become more rational, they become more reactive. We need to find the rational once again. And so, there is some good news in the midst of this. Stability, while it can be given theoretically by the world, it's usually not. And it's certainly not in this case. And so we have to take it another way. Stability becomes a skill that we can develop. Stability does not have to be given to us by the world. It is something we can build internally. And so here are some ways that we can do that. First, limit your input. Don't bombard yourself with media and social media. Yes, be informed, but being informed does not mean you have to have constant updates. You can be aware without being overwhelmed. The next thing to do is to focus on what's really important in your life and make that your realm, your relationships, your work, your daily life. Stability starts locally. We can't change everything globally, but we can make things more stable in our own personal realm, our own life, our own daily life, and that will make things more stable. Don't respond instantly when things upset you. You see something online, you can respond 10 minutes later, 30 minutes later, the next day. You can respond, but put some space between the stimulus and the response. Take a breath. Make sure you are contributing something that has some wisdom and some insight, not just your outrage. That's just going to add to the chaos. Slow down, have some time before you react, and react wisely. And remember, calm is contagious. So is panic. So choose wisely. Calm is contagious. The people around you are going to grow more calm, not instantly, but over time when you are calm. You can add calm to the realm of your family, your workplace, your neighborhood, and that becomes contagious. We have gotten caught up in the panic, the outrage, and all the chaos that is going on. Calm is contagious, just like panic is. And so you can create a calm environment around you. And one way to do that, one way to be calm in all of the chaos of life is to focus on your values. And by values, I do not mean the talking points of your political party or the outrage of your tribe. I'm talking about your true, deep, core values as a human being. What is your purpose in life? What are your most important relationships? Focus on those things, your relationships, your purpose, your values. Those are grounding items. Those are the things that dig roots into the ground to keep us stable while the winds are blowing. So focus on values, focus on purpose, focus on relationships. What we are experiencing now is a stress test for humanity, for all of us. But we do not have to fall apart in the process. You may not control the chaos, but you can become someone who is not controlled by it. And that's the goal. You cannot control all the chaos, but you can become a person who is not controlled by the chaos. The world may feel unstable, but you don't have to be. Create stability in your life, in your mind, your heart, your spirit. Create stability in your home and in your workplace, in your neighborhood. You cannot control the chaos around you, but you don't have to be controlled by it. And that's today's insight.